Right, here we are in SUNNYBROW, once again, just chilling out now for the night, lighting a fire, have a little conversation about how we've been living so far, eh Glynis? So what's the crack? You've been here since you got evicted, started off with no caravan.
I started on that bench there.
Sleeping on the bench over here.
Yeah.
Is where Glynis was kipping, taking it in turns.
Yeah.
You're saying like the...
Never left it, I never left the garden for weeks.
And then you were in the tarpaulin over
Then
here.
somebody gives us a tarpaulin, Gordon gives us a tarpaulin, then we were stuck under the tarpaulin for a couple of weeks. And it was freezing, absolutely freezing.
Yeah, but it was, mate.
It was, woke up, but it was lovely. It was lovely and at the same time. And then we double skinned it. Yeah. And then somebody actually put me a wall up so it was like a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It was really windy though, wasn't it?
Baltic, and all we were doing was just trying to cook and eat off the fire.
On an open fire, right?
On an open fire, yeah, which is quite hard because we've got soot full of water full of soot.
Sooty tea.
Out. Kippered.
Right.
And you had a tent for a while.
This was the only method. That was the only method of heating any water up or cooking it.
A bucket.
Yeah. Right. It was a lovely champagne bucket.
Coming handy for something, eh?
We did it like this.
Champagne tea.
Most of the time.
We did it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the fire.
Yeah.
We did.
Just down there.
And we were lucky if we got a cup of tea.
Right.
We got a cup of tea 3 hours after the operation.
That's right, yeah. It's like cooking on it.
Imagine that people, man, having to live like this through a totally legal eviction. Hey, all the paperwork's coming up. We've been talking to people on the internet today anyway, and we've got some legal advisors now who are going to start writing letters to the judge. It's turning out that one judge has overturned another judge. Lots of discrepancies going on within the paperwork. Go on, Glynis, tell us a bit about what's going on with this judge. The guy was saying like this, there was a judge overriding a judge that was higher up. Go on, give us a fill in on that.
There's a circuit judge that no, actually it was a deputy judge that overrid a circuit judge.
Yeah.
And anybody who knows the lower one of the two can't override the other one's decision.
Yeah.
And that was about an application to put paperwork in.
But they did anyway.
Yeah, they just did it willy-nilly. But that's Durham court for you.
Well,
So
Red
yeah,
Stone Mortgages was like saying if we didn't get the paperwork in, we would just throw it out anyway.
Sorry, Red Stone Mortgages said what?
Put a stipulation in, if we didn't get the paperwork in 3 weeks, we couldn't put anything in. But we had a death
In the family.
in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the court case was the date, the date of the burial. We had
So you missed out on the court date because of the burial, when really the court date should have maybe been held back.
yes, but they wouldn't do it. So Ash was at the funeral and I went in with somebody who really didn't know the case, but
Yeah.
it was due to get thrown out. It seems to be the end thing.
Oh man. So we've got till the 7th of July to get the paperwork in again and all the videos of the actual eviction taking place.
Luckily with the claimant this time, and Judge Bond, who she was the one that actually said we had to bring the copy of the mortgage deed. So they had to come in and bring it. They kept saying, what did they do? They kept saying that they couldn't
produce it.
And they couldn't bring it to court, so there was a bit of discrepancy going on with the courts. And
in other words, they securitised it and already reaped the profit out of it on insurance.
What does this mean? Like, come on, tell me what this means, because like it gets confusing for some people on the legal side of what different stuff. So they rid off the insurance.
No, they buy the mortgage in bundles from the broker.
Yeah.
And then what they do is they bail them up and they sell them. And they've got insurance documents. And then they set Glynis up and many other people to fail with a payment. One payment. But it didn't happen this time because Glynis asked them a question. You know, so she didn't miss a payment, but that's the usual procedure. And then they take it down as a default, so the insurance pays out, so they get the money off somebody's assets, off the house, as well as the insurance on it. They double getting the money. double booking.
No loss on this house property.
Well, I'll tell you what, Glynis, you're a very strong character, mate. You've done well to hold it together so far with just a few people that you've got around, eh?
I'm not going.
But so, yeah, I don't blame you for not going neither. Let's just hope that more people come down and support what you're doing and that, eh? Trying to get your house, house back, eh?
Welcome, cup of tea on, cup of coffee.
Yeah. You hear that, YouTube? Always welcome, cup of tea, cup of coffee on the go. Like I say, everybody, there's camping space out the back. There's a big green area, man, if a few hundred people turn up. So bring your tent and your sleeping bag, a bit of food. There's no water online. You've got to buy that from the shop, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't drink the tap water anyway, but yeah, there's no water.
Right, over and out, YouTube. We'll catch up with you a bit later on tonight because I'm going to go on night duty. Speak to you later. Over and out.